pray to God and clean your house. So I was talking in the previous video, like my little series of Tom Welling videos, my movie videos for all the actors out there and all the movie work there is for them in future productions over here in Canada, parts of New York, and then beyond into the landscapes of the Atlantic Ocean, Europe, and so on. So, ta-da! I said I had a signature page. I showed pictures of that in one of my previous episodes, like yesterday. Anyways, there's the signature page. John Schneider. He's top because he plays Jonathan Kent, and he's obviously an older actor who's been around longer. He's had a legendary success and incredible music career. And then there's Tom Welling. I don't even know for sure. She has a little ghost appearance, but Kristen Kirk. As far as I know, the last I know of what I was watching in this series, they didn't actually resurrect her from the dead, so she died. And Michael Rosenbaum, John Glover, and Erica Durant. She's got a tidbit reunion part in my movie work. And so here it is, all these years later, still unsigned, but still intact. So I just want to show what it's like to deal with agencies. So you can see, to whom it concerns at CAA New York. And I have a whole big letter here. December 12th, 2020. And I finished the Smallville Reunion movie, book 1. Right? I finished this. That's the CAA thing again. All the pages. Well, this is CAA returning the script, Smallville, the movie. We received your updated inquiry addressed to the submission department inquiring about creative artist agency represent you for the above titled project. Although we appreciate your interest, please be advised that we cannot assist you with your request. We have a firm policy for returning unsolicited material. So, this has been the problem with America since the ages of the person that tried to destroy Walt Disney. But they're all passed away now, so they don't need to do this anymore. So by so doing this, when Tom was represented by CAA, they have now tanked their battleship because I will no longer need CAA or any other agency I have continuously sent stuff to. So that's why I say with Tom, the book is the argument between whether we say return to sender, because I'm getting a lot of these, or whether we do inbox, because of emails and messenger and Facebook inboxes. So you can see that's been dated since 2021, and I'm not going to just keep trying to do that, right? Hi, CAALA. So you can see I used this apartment here, and that I did still have the date that it was finished, July 1st in 2020, 2:30 a.m. So they sank their battleship. And this is a problem when people are going out on tour and you know stuff, you should talk about stuff. So I just want to present this, that there's still a time and opportunity for some of these names here to, save their part in the movie and still get work because Hollywood is running out of good work to produce because the best writers in the world are the unsolicited ones. Just like every great artist in the world in previous history usually don't get famous or have their work become successful till after they've passed away. So you think people would have learned this lesson by now to stop doing the unsolicited material not accepted rule, especially when it's as big as something that has these names on it that the world is aware of and make money from, considering the creators of these characters and the work itself being produced is in our country. Stop treating us like we're subhumans and that you can just disregard us and what we've created first and make money off of it because of some previous deal that was made financially years ago in regards to the original characters that were created. Because we are still here and our creation matters. And now I'm happy because I don't have to sell the rights to my stuff and know enough in this industry to not need to, that if anybody wants to work in any of the stuff, they're going to have to work for future productions directly, signing contracts, and they're going to have to go to church, partake in sacrament, pray, or whatever it is I do on sets. They got to be willing to be mindful of all of this to keep peace and make sure that God is unified with us in the work that we do in order to stay safe. But that said, I'm just happy that I have found the signature page sharing the story that Tom does not know till now about me actually sending stuff to CAA, where he was originally met by somebody at the shopping mall and given a business card to about, hey, I could get you some modeling work. And I want to point out how unfair that is also. Oftentimes, men will be looked at and regarded higher first and more important. And it's not okay to walk up to somebody just because they're in America in a mall. Wow, you're tall and good looking. Here's my business card. I'll give you some work. Suddenly he has an agent. Somebody will represent him. But I'm over here working my assets off. From the time I was 13, writing poetry books, and songs, and manuscripts, being a professional, and get paid nothing. Being represented by nobody and not being acknowledged by anybody, and contacting the same companies that gave him a card to give him modeling work, and they refused to connect us to each other. So he could at least switch and say, well, I'm going to use her as my agent. She'll be my representative because she's obviously older and wiser and smarter, and I know to listen to what she says. So that's been part of his problem in his whole career. And so, Tom, if you do get to see this, I just have one question. I need to know, where is that photo booth you went to the day you accepted the part? Because I want to take all of these manuscripts and all my poetry books, and I want to go to the same photo booth if it's still there, if not a new color booth in the same spot if it's still there, and go take pictures there myself so I can make history with you in the history of our careers, never meeting on time and the interception that happened, but how long it's been there crossing paths as our destiny from the time I saw you crossing a screen in my living room TV as Charlie Baker. So yeah, looking forward to getting people to sign this contract and moving forward with the Smallville Reunion movie book 1 and the touring that's coming up and the autographing and all that stuff at the table I'm going to start having with all of my stuff this year. So I'm going to head out now to the gym, get in shape for costumes coming up and stuff, and I'll see you all later. I just wanted to share the good news about finding the contract for the Smallville Reunion movie and all the actors, and pray that they will find me and sign it. See y'all. Have a good day. It's sunny here in Gatineau, so I'm going to go out and enjoy the sunlight. Bye.